Hi, my name is Dan McDonald, and my friends on YouTube call me the Life Regenerator. I am a servant of the people and a very strong advocate for health. I see a lot of suffering in the world, and I've had my fair share, and I'm continually trying to eliminate that as much as possible through all the various means. And one of those means, and what my personal mission is to advocate the plant-based diet. I believe that a shift to a plant-based diet is going to help a lot of people, because I'm just wondering, did you want to lose some weight and tone up? Well then, a plant-based diet is for you. Were you interested in having more energy and looking better? Then a plant-based diet focused on lots and lots of leafy green vegetables, lots and lots of fresh organic fruit, and to supplement for the excellent sources of fat and amino acids, soaked nuts and seeds. Were you dealing with chronic conditions that you've been trying to eliminate for years, or suppress symptoms for many years with medications? Then a plant-based diet based on fruits and vegetables is definitely for you. Are you an athlete that wants to gain more power and strength? Then a plant-based diet is definitely for you. I had just had a great vision a few moments ago about how much fun I'm going to have for the rest of this lifetime promoting fruits and vegetables. I'm going to go places and I'm going to talk about how awesome fruits and vegetables are. I am going to myself eat large and simple salads so that I can be satisfied and get loads of nutrients, but not an excessive amount of calories. What we've got now, and the reason why we're fat, sick, and diseased, pardon my, straight upness about that, is that we're eating low nutrient, high calorie foods. I believe in eating, excuse me folks, I believe in eating high nutrient, low calorie foods, because slim people live longer. I do videos on YouTube and I get a lot of flack for how thin I am, but I am probably going to outlive those people, because in my opinion, and the opinion of many, many professionals, my body type is actually perfect just the way that it is. I'm slim and yet strong, energetic and flexible. So I might not fit the bodybuilding mode that I used to be when I was 200 pounds at 6'2". I was big, but I was very aggressive and I was very angry and I didn't feel well. So I used a lot of stimulants and I used a lot of alcohol and drugs to sort of medicate myself from the pain that came from eating foods that produced a high level of acidosis in my body. When the high acidosis fruit like meat, grains, and excess cooked fats create an acid level in the body, nutrients or cell salts are pulled from the bones and the tissues to offset the acid load. That's why I always promote an alkalizing type diet, which is leafy greens and fresh organic tree ripened fruits with small amounts of nuts and seeds to supplement. So once the mineral salts are being pulled from the tissues and bones, we get a deficiency in those mineral salts, which leads to a host of illnesses and issues. So what we've got is an excess of micronutrients. We have an excess of fat, especially cooked fat. We have an excess of carbohydrates, especially cooked and highly processed carbohydrates. And we've definitely got an excess of protein. We hear it all the time. There's parades and banners and commercials and advertisements. Protein, 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 protein. But did you know that I've worked with probably tens of thousands of people, some more more closely, others just really shortly on the YouTube and the Facebook here and in my personal life, but a lot of the issues of the people that I've worked with are excess protein. So if you want to get protein, you eat a lot of plants. That way you can really utilize the amino acids in those leafy green vegetables. How do you think a gorilla that would knock your block off in 1/10,000th of a second get their protein? Yes, from green plant foods. And where did the animal that you're eating get its amino acids and protein? That's right, from the grass and from the plants. So I would rather skip over the whole death part and go straight into the life part. That's why I'm a raw, living food, whole foods, fresh fruit and vegetable diet kind of guy. Mostly what I'm focusing on is helping to inspire you to get on point with the leafy greens, with the fresh fruits. Because if you can make the basis of your diet that, you're going to see some improvements in your beauty, your strength, your energy, your... Personally, the biggest benefit that I've experienced, because I've never really been sick. Actually, I was sick, but it didn't manifest itself as a diagnosable disease. But the spiritual regeneration and rejuvenation, and just a desire to just love everyone and do my best to not judge anyone and just be a support and an advocate for good things, pleasant things that make the human experience much more easy. That's been the biggest benefit for myself, but I'm also very interested in taking my own personal health to the highest levels and also sharing with as many people as I can for several different reasons my love and passion for the high fruit and vegetable diet. I eat a lot of fruit. It does me very well. I get out and I exercise a lot, and I'm very active and fit. I call it going outside to play. I eat a lot of leafy green vegetables. I love salads, romaine, spinach, fennel, dandelion greens. Arugula is fantastic in a salad. Any kind of salad greens. And I make giant salads, huge salads. When you start eating a plant-based diet, everybody says the same thing. Dude, how can you eat all that? It's because if you, like, let's say you watched a gorilla eat. A gorilla would spend 5 or 6 hours a day eating leafy greens. Now, of course, it's not practical for us to do that in this society the way it's set up. But when people see me eat a salad, they're like, wow, dude. They're not used to it, but yet it's so much more natural to eat a huge giant salad than it is to eat this big blob and glob of fat, which is just going to go into your body. Your fat and blood levels are going to shoot through the roof, and you're going to be having thick, sticky blood, which is not going to utilize oxygen, which is going to create inflammation, which is going to pull cell salts out of the bones and tissues, leaving you deficient. So, if you want to be beautiful, if you want to be radiantly healthy, if you want to feel good, expand yourself spiritually by these subtle vibrations within the foods, and that's my specialty. This is where I have sort of, excuse my big fat ego, this is where Dan McDonald, the Life Regenerator, has sort of transcended even the most erudite and sophisticated naturopaths and MDs that are doing the plant-based stuff. Is they're working more off a scientific paradigm, and what I get really excited about is the vibrations within foods. Certain elements within the hygiene will knock the wheatgrass or the herbs, and yet those foods have incredible healing power. Most of the people on here are just trying to get to the basic diet of the fruits and the vegetables, and I want to encourage you to do that. Don't let my kind of craziness and excitement about the subtle vibrations of food scare you away. Just eat some salads, eat smoothies, drink green juices, eat whole fruits. But someday I hope that you'll open up to the idea of the living vibration in the foods being very subtle and affecting the mind in a way that will take you to higher and higher and higher levels of awareness. And so I hope that you got something out of this video. I hope that you're inspired to eat fruits and vegetables and to make it a lifestyle. Okay, my name is Dan McDonald. I'm the Life Regenerator, and I want to do my job as good as I can do. So thank you for letting me share it today. Your time and attention means the whole world to me. Let's get these videos out there. Let's get this message out there. Let's all set a good example without judgment. And let's just be the best we can be. Okay. Thank you very much, my friends. Peace be with you. Bye-bye.